Capricorn, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. Today is your mid-month check-in. All right, so some of you might have seen your monthly readings. And it looks like things are on the mood for you, Capricorn, after a long period of maybe not achieving what you wanted to. But it seemed like in that monthly reading that you were really going for things. So brilliant, great news, Capricorn. So this is just checking in mid-month and see if you're on track and what's about to happen, or things that maybe you could work on for the rest of the month. So bottom of the deck here, we have really releasing the past, okay, Capricorn. Maybe, memories have come up about the past or what you were doing back then, how far you've come. So you might have done a little bit of reflection so far. Okay, middle of your reading, dropping burdens, brilliant, Capricorn. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, the challenge. All right, again, Capricorn, it's come up for you, but money might be a focus, where you are in your financial status. It seems to be a little bit of a struggle for you, okay? But, you're dropping burdens, and I think really from your monthly read, I think you're really going for things despite where you are. So I think what come up in that reading was all about you felt like you had underachieved. Don't think like that, Capricorn, because it make you want to give up, and Capricorns rarely give up, right? So the reason why it's all happening, all right, you might be feeling a little bit stuck, Capricorn. The Hangman. But this is also really positive spiritual card. This is all about looking for different perspectives. So the remainder of this month, you might be looking for different ways of handling situations or different ways of creating things. So let's say you're self-employed or you're in a relationship, looking for different ways of how you can manage it, for a win-win for everybody around, okay? So I think really the rest of this month is you gaining new perspectives, Capricorn, which is brilliant, right? Okay, in the recent past, okay, might have been something, with the Four of Swords here in reverse, all right, you might have had a period of kind of like you went a little bit missing in action, MIA with the Four of Swords here. It's a time of reflection. And maybe this is all part of, looking for different perspectives, different ways of doing things, Capricorn. Many ways to skin a cat. Your focus, emotional bliss. All right, this is a great reading so far, guys. So your focus is the Ten of Cups. It's the happy home, emotional bliss. There's this dude here in a red coat with his wife and two kids and a rainbow filled with cups. It's a nice card, right? Bit fairy tale like. So your focus is emotional bliss. What you don't see coming to you is the Hierophant in reverse. Capricorn, by gaining this perspective this month, okay, new perspectives with the Hangman, this can be voluntary stagnancy, taking time out, to look for those light bulb moments, okay? What you don't see coming, which is the surprise, is you are going to find non-traditional ways of doing things, okay? The Hierophant talks about tradition, what's already been done and written. It's the card of scholarship. It's the card of, what's the word? Institutions, the church, the law system. It's kind of like ancient knowledge, which is collected in municipal buildings. It's all about traditionality. And what you don't see coming this month is you're going to, with your new perspective, Capricorn, finding different ways, creative ways of getting around problems. Celebrations, Capricorn, it's brilliant. Your energetic field, you're no longer at a crossroads. Okay, Two of Swords in the upright would talk about, not knowing which way to turn. It really is a blockage card. All right, in reverse, Capricorn, you're unsticking yourself, unblocking yourself, and being open. Capricorns can be quite stubborn, right? But you're being open to new ideas and new perspectives on life, in love, in work. It's a great reading, Capricorn. Outside influences. Okay, Temperance in reverse, all right? Card of Sagittarius here. Something was out of balance. Was it your work-life balance, Capricorn? Was it your love-work balance? So something was out of balance, and maybe it was you that was out of balance. But it seems like you're unsticking yourself and coming into balance now at the end of this month. You seem to be pretty clear and decisive with the Two of Swords in reverse to go forward, Capricorn. It's great. In your fears, High Priestess in reverse. Okay, some of you might be feeling that you don't really have enough knowledge Some of you might be scared to launch something in the public eye. Don't be like that, Capricorn. Expose yourself to the world in your truest form. The haters will hate, and the likers, or the supporters will support. And the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. So look, your monthly reading for November was really, we had to watch ourselves of not feeling like we're starting all over again. And feeling like we've underachieved. The outcome is Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, this is, you've still got a little way to go, Capricorn, to get where you want to be. But it seems like your intentions are great for the end of the month, with the Ten of Cups here. This is your focus. Energetic field, not being stuck, gaining new perspectives, and kind of like, spend some time in reflection, and you don't need to do that anymore. You're pretty clear about where you're going for the end of the month, Capricorn. So I want to take one of these for you. Sacral chakra. Okay, the sacral chakra is all about creation. It can be about libido, the sex drive, the sacral chakra. But it is about being creative, Capricorn. So, surround yourself with hues of, orange and yellows, it's positive. And it will, kind of activate that part of yourself, to be more creative. And there's actually a lot of yellow in this reading, which is great. If it's about love, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so there might be someone around you, Capricorn, which is perfect for you, or you've got your eye on somebody. We're going to go a little bit deeper into that in a second. That was about love. Positive message for you, Capricorn. Sign. This card brings you validation you've been seeking. This is a sign to take action on whatever it is you've been contemplating. Capricorn, I'm telling you, keep going. You have found new perspectives, new ways of doing things, which are creative, using the sacral chakra, okay? It's all about creation. What else is we going to do here, guys? I want to clarify this now, okay? So let's go into this. Why is the Ten of Wands, as the central issue, the center of your reading, Ten of Wands in reverse, what's this burden that you're putting down, Capricorn? Okay, so you're being very decisive here with the King of Swords, all right, to let go of burdens. Now, they may be self-imposed burdens, Capricorn, of you holding back and not, in your fears. High Priestess in reverse. This is about you not giving a shit and going for it, basically. And you're very decisive with the King of Swords here. You're dropping any burdens or anything that is, making your mind cloudy for the rest of this month. Okay, the problem or the challenge is, you're not where you want to be financially. Okay, tell me more about that. Why is that the challenge for Capricorn? Rome wasn't built in a day, Capricorn, but you weren't on that job. All right, so this is, you in your challenge, okay, you're not doing that well financially, which makes you feel a bit unstable. And Capricorns do like to have their ducks in a row when it comes to finances. Just be careful of that, Capricorn. That can keep you stuck, and that can keep you in a, like a negative mindset. So just watch your thoughts around that subject, okay? Because it seems like the rest of your reading is amazing, with this new perspective and new creation. What was the Hangman here for? The reason why it's all happening. Okay, so Capricorn, look, what we have here. We've got the Ten of Cups in reverse, okay? And then we've got the Queen of Wands in the upright. So it looks to me as though the reason why it's all happening is you felt a bit stuck because of your emotional state, and yet you have the confidence. So it's almost like you've been a bit contradictory to yourself this month. So I want you to try to, what's the word here? Use the sacral chakra. Use, your creation to be creative around problems, and don't give in to the I should be doing better. Don't compare yourself to others this month, Capricorn. Do what you do best. So your focus is the Ten of Cups. Okay, so again, look, it's very decisive. You seem to be very decisive for the end of the month, Capricorn. We've got judgment here, major life decisions, a major arcana. So you are dead set and very sure about focusing on your Ten of Cups to do everything in your power for the rest of this month to make yourself happy, to give yourself that emotional bliss. Okay, whether it's with another person, whether it's by yourself, Capricorn. In the recent past, you had the Four of Swords here, which talks about time out. It can be a card of reflection, it can be a card of no contact. Let's have a look. All right, so, in the recent past, you were kind of like reflecting on maybe your life's choices here. Another major arcana with the Lovers, okay? Some of you might have taken time out to make a choice about love. What does love mean to you? What are you looking for? What is your Ten of Cups? Would that manifest? And if it did, how would I recognize it? So some of you might have been very contemplative, around choices, around life choices, with the Lovers here. Okay, there's many cards about choices, and I think for you, with your energetic field unsticking yourself, is you're becoming decisive now. Tell me more. Why is the Two of Swords here as your energetic field? Okay, look, again, another card of choice. So you are no longer at a crossroads and you're making choices. So your energetic field is one of being very decisive of who you are, what you stand for, and where you're going, and what you want, Capricorn. It's a great reading. Temperance. Why is Temperance here? Temperance talks about, and it's in reverse, it talks about, an imbalance. Why is that here? Why is that here, Capricorn? Temperance. Capricorn has come out again. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, I think really what happened was you might have momentarily gone back into the past and thought, yeah, I was doing really well. Where am I now? And then kind of looked at new perspective, new way of looking at things, no longer pessimistic, unsticking yourself, because that way of thinking keeps you stuck, with the Two of Swords, it would be in the upright. It keeps you stuck and you're out of balance. When a Capricorn is stuck, they love to keep moving and keep building, They are the builders of the zodiac, Capricorns. Your fears is the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, look, that wanted to flip, but it was partly my fault. Capricorn, your fears was, you might have been working on something secretly and you're kind of like fearing putting it out there in the open. Don't be like that, Capricorn. Go for it. With the sacral chakra, go for it and use your creative ways of introducing whatever you're doing into the world. Speaking of the world, it's clarified by the world. So this is like, endings and new beginnings, Capricorn. So don't be fearing change. Even if you're starting again at the bottom, it doesn't matter. You will get there. Capricorns do it, right? They can do anything. The Capricorns I know. So the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. What is that all about? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse for Capricorn between now and the end of November, this card, guys? Right, so the outcome is the Sun in reverse. So you might have got new perspectives, Capricorn, throughout the last couple of weeks of this month of November 2024. And it still might not be clear to you with the Sun here in reverse, all right? So what I want you to do is I want you to be really patient with yourselves. Go forward, Capricorn, even when things look tough. And think of the mountain goat, how they climb those high gradients. The Capricorn mountain goat. You are the goat, the greatest of all time. Watch your moods and don't let your moods drag you back into stagnancy, Capricorn, where you take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back due to thinking, your thought patterns, okay? I want to take a card for that, actually. Tell me more about the outcome, the Sun in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for Capricorn as the outcome for the Capricorn. Okay, so quite a few cards popped out there. I'm not taking them all, but this one really wanted to fly out. And Capricorn, this is a very simple message to you. I know that you guys are super driven by your careers, by working on your coin, but projects, you love to build. As I say, you're the builders of the zodiac. But don't forget throughout this month to Netflix and chill. All right, it's not always about contemplation and major life choices, Capricorn. Don't be too serious at the end of this month. Netflix and chill. Watch something that's pretty mindless, something you don't have to think too much about, like major crime and unsolved crimes and very technical stuff. What's something Netflix and chill, Capricorn, throughout this month? Work during the day, work on your projects, and instead of sitting there overthinking and ruminating and that hamster wheel of, am I good enough? Can I make it? Or is this going well? Netflix and chill is your advice. Okay. And so the surprise is the Hierophant in reverse. Why is that here for the last couple of weeks? How are we doing time-wise, guys? Yeah, we're doing all right. Okay, so Capricorn, remember what I said to you. Something to do with communication. The Hierophant in reverse. This is a non-traditional way of doing things, and you might find that you might switch up the way you communicate to the world, Capricorn, if that makes sense. It's almost like thinking outside the box, and you might surprise yourself that you communicate very differently in the last couple of weeks of this month going into December. It's coming up to your birthday season as well, right? But yeah, don't be scared to do things the non-traditional way, Capricorn. I know Capricorn's really traditional, the least likely to get divorced in the zodiac, apparently. Yeah, so something around your communication is going to be completely different and it might surprise you, Capricorn, that by you switching up the way you communicate and also to yourself is going to bring major changes into your life. I want to leave you with a positive message now, but it looks great. I think you're onto something, Capricorn. We don't know what it is from this reading yet. It's not a personal reading, is it? I'm reading for many people out there. But Netflix and chill is going to be important for you, taking time out. It's not all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, they say. Yes, yes, yes. Whatever it is you are asking or wondering about, the answer is a strong yes. The timing is right and you're ready to move forward, Capricorn. So, you've got this Hangman, new perspectives. Stay in your confident self. Be believing yourself, basically, Capricorn, with this. Even though you haven't reached your 10 of Cups here, it is your focus. You are working on it, okay? And you're decisive about that. Your energetic field is you're unstuck and making choices and going for them. Again, unsticking yourself from imbalance within yourself due to maybe thinking and ruminating thoughts. Your fears, don't fear the endings, because where there's an ending, there's always a new beginning, Capricorn. So it looks like it's a continuation of the monthly reading. I'll leave a link down below so you can actually, double back to check that out. But Capricorn, it looks amazing. Keep going. Don't forget to be creative, okay, and passionate with the sacral chakra here. Very important to you. Surround yourself by these kind of colors, very positive. Stick a poster in your room and just focus on that color. You'd be amazed at what it does to the brain waves, opening up neural pathways and all that. This could be the one. Maybe you've got a partner around you right now that's the one for you and you work well together. Or if not, it's incoming, Capricorn. And signs. So you might have a month of signs and synchronicities, when you're thinking of an idea and then suddenly it's popping out at you all the time. If you're looking for an old 1970s Volkswagen Beetle, a VW Bug, suddenly you see them everywhere, So watch out for signs, Capricorn. Look, my name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. In the meantime, Capricorn, have an amazing couple of weeks towards the end of the month, and I'll see you back here for another reading. Take care now. Bye-bye.